XRP, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And if you refer to my last analysis, since the price was within here, we didn't mention how we can look for trade. Because we mentioned I'm looking for buy. One of the option was to put our entry above the top. And the second option, I mentioned sharp move flag based on 1 hour or 15 minutes. And this is where we could look for buy as a second, sorry. As a first option, there was an entry above here. This is what we get, all right? And as a second option, this is the flag which we could get based on lower time frame, 15 minutes, because I mentioned if we get any opportunity for buy either based on 1 hour or 15 minutes, we will take it. This is where we could look for the second option, all right? And for those traders, they get a trade for buy right now, either move their stop loss to break even, or if they can book some profit. But mostly they should move their stop loss to break even, okay? Because the way it's moving is very corrective. Anyway, we start with the higher time frame. We start with the weekly. Based on weekly chart, we mentioned both the possibility for this one turn to correction relative to what we have here, and we mentioned if the price continue, we're looking to see the breakout of the 67 following by 76 cent, and this is the target based on daily or weekly we have been looking for, but mostly we want to see the breakout of this zone. Okay, but based on weekly, as I mentioned in my last analysis, we have nothing else. We don't have much thing to discuss. And now if we move to daily chart, and if this is the tree wave, and if this is the start of the up move, as I mentioned, we can look for 67 and 76 cent. Then we mostly want to see the breakout of this zone. All right, can we, if the price reverses a corrective move, then we can expect for one more drop, and this one turn to internal flat as a tree wave. We should be aware about this possibility. In that case, we can expect even the price drop to 42 cents. It doesn't mean we have to wait for the next drop before we see the reversal. If we get any opportunity for buy within this one, as what we get based on 1 hour chart, we will take the trade, but we should know how to manage it if it doesn't move in our direction. Because in that case, if the price reverses as a corrective, we should be aware about the second option. How deep it can go, we can expect the price drop to 42 cents. But at this point, even based on daily chart, we have nothing else to discuss. And if we move to lower time frame, which is a forward chart, now we want to see the breakout of the previous stop. All right. And the best thing is if we move to 1 hour chart. If we move to 1 hour chart, again, as I mentioned earlier, for those traders, they get the trade for buy from here, move their stop loss to break even. If there is a continuation, we want to see the breakout of the 50 cent. With the breakout of the stop, we can look for 50 cent. All right. But if the price continue as a corrective move, the possibility for the next drop is very high. All right. By the way, at this point, we don't have any trade set up. If anyone wants to look for trade by having entry above this one, what they should look for the continuation as a sharp move, not as a corrective move. All right, whether we should take the trade, it depends on the traders. I'm not really interested in that. All right, the best thing was to look for buy from here, and at this point the traders should move their stop loss to break even, and if there is a continuation, we're looking based on 1 hour chart, I'm looking for 50 cent. I want to see whether the price can break the 50 cent or not. Okay, and in that case we have to wait, and buying from here, the only way is to put a entry above the top. Is not really good idea. I don't like it, because how about if this one turned to three-way flat for the next drop? All right, we should aware of this one. And if anyone wants to look for buy from here, the only option is again put the entry above the top. What we want is price sharply tag, break, and continue. Okay, but they should know that if the price tag there is no continuation, then they should know about this possibility. Okay, by the way, as I mentioned, we don't have any trade setup. Whoever buy, they take the trade by having, from here, move their stop loss to break even. If there is a continuation, we look for 50 cent. And if I move to forward chart based on higher time frame, if the price could break this top, which is somewhere around 58 cent, then if I move to daily, it will be more clear. Then we can look for 67 following by 76 cent. If the price couldn't continue from here, the next drop we can look 42 cent. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.